Hi there. I feel so unreasonably nervous. It's insane. It has been a hot moment, eh? Just a wee bit. Hello, Aurelia. Hello, Mace. It's a pleasure to see you both. I'm quite loud? Oh, really? Let me pull the old thing down a wee bit. How about that? Is that more reasonable? I'm even speaking at a more normal, volume. Yeah, being in the closet is not great for the sound. I need to put up some, sound stuff so that it actually, doesn't just reflect all over the place a bit more. I have turned it down a bit more. Foam, that's the one. Foam. Hey, Gando. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Have some hearts. Thank you kindly. It's a pleasure to see you. How are you? How have you been? God. It was the streamer. Honestly, it feels like that. Dude, I'm so Okay, what was I doing? Lumbridge Medium Diary was the thing I had listed next on my list. What do I need for that? I need to do Animal Magnetism, Fairy Tale Part 2. Oh! Yep. I remember. I needed to do Fairy Tale Part 1, but Fairy Tale Part 1 was fucking me. The secateurs, the mushroom, a nature talisman, and an Avanto. That was the problem. I need to reorient the cam. Yeah, how? Because I was looking at that, and when I'm looking over here, it's like just the side of my face. But I feel like if I... Oh, look, there's the ceiling. If I put it over here, it's like way too dead on. Like I'm like, hello, yes. And then I'm dark as well. What are you doing? Stop fucking with me here. I don't know. Maybe if I dink the, Is it this one? Oh. That works. Maybe there? I don't know. Hello, Unknown. How you doing? Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. A bit more head on. That is as head on as I can put it. I'm doing alright. I am doing alright. Genuinely, unironically, I'm like mad nervous. It's so silly. But I am genuinely, I have bubbles in my stomach. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? The only thing I had done was... I need to get the nature talisman. The only thing I knew was from the... Oh yeah, barrows! I could do barrows. I forgot about that. The option was potentially to... do Hunter Slayer until I got a drop that was hopefully like a monster that had a good nature talisman drop. Because 1 in 1,265, not ideal, to say the least. I also think I was in a terrible food situation, is that correct? Based on the fact that I have no food left, yes. Yes, it is. Okay, so maybe I go do some lobster. Maybe I go do some lobster. How do I play this game again? What am I doing? How do I do this? Who am I? Take all this stuff off. I need the staff. These don't need to be on. This is the default stuff. Yes, cool. I feel genuinely clumsy because it's been so long. I want myself some runes. 1 in 1k isn't too bad. It's not bad per se, but like, is it good? I don't know if I'd say it's good either, you know? I have 0 earrings. Hey, Skullbot. It is real. I'm back. Hello. Thank you very much. I appreciate it greatly. We are back. After an eternity. I just need a lore ring, that's all I need. I don't need any win rings, that's why I've got the win stuff. Camelot. I remember vaguely. There we go. And then I just run over here and then I fish. And then everything's hunky-dory. 7k KC and dry. What are you trying to get? That you are 7k KC in? 7,000 kills. Is it the real one or an impersonator? Who could ever tell the truth on that? How would we know? I barely even know who I am, so, like... Good luck. Oh, what's that little badge next to your name? Oh. Right, no. Right, I was so happy. That badge, I was like, that's a really cool little badge. No, it's a bad badge. It's a league badge. Hello, Rotes. I am back. Hello. It feels so strange. There's something so distinctly nice about being able to play stuff again, though. Streaming, specifically. I've been waiting to play RuneScape for ages. So long. I need my experience hits. Give me my drugs game. Hey, Dawn! Thank you very much. Have some hearts as well. That's one too many. I appreciate it. Good to see you. How are you? It's good to see you as well, bro. How are you doing? There's an easy way to tell if it's an impersonator. Yeah? If I start earning for your personal details? Then he's the... What do you mean? I've never done such a thing. I have never done such a thing. I just have a hook over Ein, and then I force Ein to give me money all the time instead, and then it's all good. You know? It's all good. Grinding HR 100 hardcore Blakonga for its hardcore carve, and you need 5 of them. That sounds like Frontier. 5 hardcore carves. Is that the 2% as well? Because of the difference between Frontier Forward and Frontier G. Frontier Z. There is a hunting skill quest where it's logged into an arena. That's good. That would make it. That makes it take way less friggin' time. Is fishing one of the things I can do while I'm thinking? I don't know. Respect for sticking to the grind, honestly, to the worst grind as well. To the what do you call it one? Frontier Forward has a worse grinder than Frontier Zenith does. So it is truly insane. I was actually, I dare say this out loud, even though it's a horrible mistake. I was actually thinking about Frontier the other day, and I was like, man, I felt that, like, joy that when we killed that Fatalis, the white fatty, come back into me again, and I was like, is it time? Do I need to go back again? I shouldn't, but also, like, maybe I should? Maybe? I've actually got kind of almost all the stuff for this. Yeah, this does interrupt it, okay. I needed, what, 42 Hunter. I need 10 more Hunter levels. I need to be combat level 70. Whoopsie, don't do that. Combat level 60, essentially. 10 more combat levels. I need, like, 8 more Runecraft. Fairy Tale. I mean, I'll get the combat levels when I'm working on getting the Fairy Tale requirements done, so that won't be a problem. Herblaw's a little shit. Road was great. Road was so good. Oh, Road is so fun. So many fun moments in Road. I really think the fact that we played it together made it so much better as well than if either of us had played it respectively by ourselves, or if just I had played it by myself. Especially with you playing Lance, because Lance was so good. The AoE heal. Oh. The saves on the Barrioff, where I'm about to get true combo to death on the knock-up attack, and then you healed me. Dude, that shit's gonna stick with me for a long time. That was really fun. That was really, really fun. 1800 hours and forward 5, and you haven't finished a single hidden set. The hidden sets are the best thing you can get, essentially, right? That's where it ends. Frontier forward. That's just it. Once you've got the hidden, your peak equipment. Twin hidden is mandatory for sharpness +1 on melee. I'm just thinking about the sets that exist in the late game again, and it's just, do I still have my thing? My Frontier sheet where I worked out my armor? Oh, I do. Zeniths. I got little things from all the Zeniths that I've killed and the ones I haven't done. I forgot I made all this stuff. This is so good. I killed 4 Zenith 2s. Huh. Neat. Status resistance myriad, sword god free, crit eye free, unaffected free, strong attack free, Isen evasion boost, wrath awoken, stylish attack, speed eating and vamp 1, and then also the respective fancy skills as well. It's insane. I don't even know if that's the right set. No, it's this one. There it is. Drawing Art Stylish Assault, Vamp +1, Skilled, Free World, level 3, Sword God level 2, Strong Attack, Ceaseless, Breaking Point, Crit Conversion, Thunderclad, Isen, and Rush. So many skills. And like half of those are combo skills. And then I have Rush up, Stylish up, Slots +1. Nuts. Frontier late game is something else. It is very fun when you're not miserable, though. Later stage raid fights, pure adrenaline at the edge of your seat constantly. Yes. All those Fatalis attempts we did, where your adrenaline is like right on the edge constantly. Oh, that was such an experience, man. Every time he like moves to do one of those attacks that you know is gonna kill you if you're not standing in the right place. Scary as hell. So fun. So fun. What a game. Oh, what a game. It's a shame it's basically pure fucking torture to play it. That is a shame. I don't know if I had a task. What do I need here? Well, I had a list. Let me have a look at my list. I put a thing down. Cooking 51 was for better patats. Did it allow me to do better pizza as well? No, that's 55. Where is patats? Vegetables. Baked potato with egg and tomato. I could do butter and cheese. Hey, Chisel! Hello, Chisel. It's been a long time in multiple aspects. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You do get to catch a stream. How are you? How are you? Oh, fucking goddamn. You didn't forget about that bit, though, eh? You still gotta torture me with the friggin' pig butt. Thanks, Chisel. Thanks. I don't understand how it's so high there. Since when am I streaming again? Today. This is literally the first 20 minutes of the first stream back. You nailed it on the timing. Absolutely nailed it. Please, this is going so badly. Thank you. You're doing great. Good. Good. I assume you are truly, fully settled into the village now. How's life in Sweden? For the most part, it's amazing. I love being with my partner. Sweden is very nice, overall, in general. I've had less problems with my hay fever since I've moved here, which is an unexpected side benefit, which I enjoy. The one thing that's been a real stickler at the moment, and is let's say aggravating me, is there is how do you put this? There's kind of like a car culture, I suppose, because they have these things called A-tractors, which is essentially when you're too young to drive properly, but old enough to be maybe considered in some control of a vehicle. You can get a tractor, which is essentially just a normal vehicle, a normal car that goes at maximum like 20 kilometers an hour. And, you know, it usually has a lot of youths in it. Younger folk, I think from like 16 to, or maybe like 18 up. I don't know. I can't remember the age. Let me see if I can find a tractor. Yeah. They go 30 kilometers an hour. That's their maximum speed. You can have them from when you're 15, but you can use them in traffic when you're 16. So, you know, they can go on roads and stuff, but that's whatever. The problem is, when you give 16-year-olds a car, they tend to stay out quite late in it. And they tend to play their music very fucking loud. So it will be 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night on a nice Friday evening, you know, end of the week, you just want to go to sleep, you're tired. And then your fucking window frames start rattling because of the bass in the fucking cars. It's so annoying. That's an issue. But other than that, it's lovely. It's lovely. And I think 4 or 5 times since I've moved here, I've been woken up at like 2 o'clock in the morning because someone has drove past in their A-tractor with their music loud enough to rattle the door frame. Two in the morning. So that's upsetting. But otherwise it's lovely. It is lovely. How goes your cornholing, Chisel? Since I assume you've been keeping that up. Wait, what? I got a clue despite the fact that I already have a clue? I can stack clues now? Well, that's mighty fucking helpful. Hell yeah. I think I vaguely remember something about people mentioning that, but it's been so long that I don't recall. You'll always have a devil, so if that's it, whatever. Yeah. There's always going to be something, right? The heat. Oh my god. So, it's been really warm, right? It's been really warm across most of Europe. If you're in Europe, you know it's been warm. The heat here is... This is going to sound really dumb if you live in an area where it's not normally humid. But it's like not hot. I lived in England, in the UK, for my whole life, basically, right? And the warmth there, it exhausts you so quickly because it's sticky and it makes your like skin wet and it clings to you and it just saps the vitality out of your existence. But the heat here is just dry. So you go outside and it's like, huh? It's like 30 degrees and it's not, it doesn't even feel that warm. It's crazy. It's lovely. Best thing yet. The Blagonga takes like 6.5 to 7.5 minutes. That's pretty good. That's a good time. Nice. That's really good. When I was farming Zenith 2 Plasioth, I think I was happy if I could kill him in 25 minutes. I needed to kill a lot of them. So, that's not too shabby. Cornhole's going good. You won the weekly club tournament? Hey! Well done. Well done. Is that the first one you've won? Or have you won before that point? Diva sings the Monster Hunter 3 ending theme now. Oh, in Frontier? Like they imported the song into Frontier? Is it the Village ending theme that plays in 3U as well? In Wilds? There's a diva in Wilds? What? I didn't even know there was a diva in Wilds. All of those unimportant things aside, Lies of P DLC, man. You know, I completely forgot about that. I genuinely, completely forgot about it. Hey! Level. Sea bass and catfish with a large net. I'm good, thank you. Lies of P. Overture. Oh. Oh. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Maybe after September, or if it gets redeemed during September, then whenever it gets redeemed at that point. But otherwise, maybe after September. I don't have my bank cards sorted yet, because it's taking an incredibly long time to get my my whatever you want to call it, national insurance, Pasundum, social security. It took a very long time to get that. So it's taken a long time to get my bank sorted, so I can't really buy stuff that easily. I keep having to annoy the small one and being like, can you buy this for me? I'll use your card. So maybe after September for Overture, because I do want to play it. It's the first you won, but literally only for our club with like 10 people. You got second place at a second tier in a bigger tournament? Oh, what the fuck? You received a gift from Chisel. Why do I have the distinct feeling I might understand what this is? Oh look! Fuck the bank! It's Lies of P! Overture! Accept gift. Why thank you, Chisel. That's very kind of you. I appreciate that. Then the answer will be the first time slot that opens up. So I do. Oh, but I could replace. Why do you give me these horrible decisions to make? What do I have? Oh, I will finish 9 Souls first. And then I will play that. Because I doubt 9 Souls will take until September. So hopefully. Hopefully soonish. I don't know how long 9 Souls is. How long is 9 Souls? How long to beat 9 Souls? On main objectives, it's 21 hours in length. If you're 100%ing 32 and a half, apparently. So considering Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, what would we be looking at in terms of time though? 4, 8, 12, 16 this week. So maybe if I'm incredibly quick at the end of next week, If I'm a little bit more reasonably paced, then later than that. It's about as specific as I'm gonna get. Just remembered I don't really need that much food because I use prayer, don't I? That's how this works. I do want the rune chain body. It is these, one of these. Are the stream times fixed or is it still in planning? It's fixed for the current moment in time. I wish I could say that those weren't the times for the current moment in time, but they are. That's what we're dealing with at the moment. The schedule is updated, yes. It is 12 till 8. Tuesday till Saturday. And that should be that your time as well, because we're in the same time zone now. I want to teleport to Barrock, which I think is this. Do I remember how to play this game? Maybe? Oh, I do. Look at that. I should have teleported to Grand Exchange. That would have been quicker. Whoopsie. Oh well. Get myself a Slayer task so I can start working on leveling my combat. And also finding myself my next victim that may potentially drop nature talismans. Probably should have saved gearing up until after I'd got my thing sorted, but hey, what are you gonna do? What you gonna do? Second place at the second tier in a bigger tournament's pretty dang good, by the way. Well done. Massively improved speed. Do I have everything here? I do. They still air this show? They do enter. It's a bit outdated at this point, you know, but they still do. You have a day off today? Oh, okay. That makes sense as to why you're actually able to be here then, yeah. It's 12:32 PM in my country. Correct. It is. 12:33 now, local time. In the same time zone, it feels more intimate. Oh my. Oh my. Great. 90 hill giants is super fucking easy. In fact, if I just want to get it done quick, I can go over here. Probably only going to catch them on the weekends. That's a bummer. I mean, now that you've bought me the thing, I feel like I have to wait to play it then, Trizzle. Because you just gave me Lies of P. I can't play it on a time where you're not going to be able to be here. So maybe when I finish Fire Emblem Engage, I can put it into the weekends, but shift the slots around. So it's in the earlier slots rather than the later slots. Set up quick press. I want melee, yeah. Usually out and about in the evening. Yeah, so there you go. That would be perfect timing then. I can do that. You just gotta wait until I've finished thingy first. Hey, Ramhard. I am actually back. I'm real. In the flesh. Thank you very much, Ramhard. I appreciate it immensely. Have some hearts. Thank you, thank you. I'm real, I'm playing RuneScape. All is good. All is good. I don't know how much I've got left in Fire Emblem Engage. But whenever that's done. Am I using the same mic? I am using the same mic. The difference is I have fiddled with the audio settings massively. And I'm obviously in a different space now. More importantly, I am in a space where my family is not in the background making lots of noise. So I've tried to fiddle the mic a little bit so I can speak at a more normal volume. And also I've been able to fiddle with the background sensitivity and stuff better. So hopefully it should sound a little nicer now. Glad to have me back. Thank you. I'm glad to be back. My nerves have disappeared now. I felt really nervous when I was starting the stream. I always do. I always feel super nervous because I'm like, it's been so long. What if I forgot how to do it? What if everyone hates me all of a sudden? You know, like stupid brain stuff. No one's gonna turn up. Good old stupid brain. What if they won't recognize me? Exactly. Wouldn't have recognized me a few days ago. I had so much beard. You gonna pull up an old stream? Oh, to compare the audio. Good shout, good shout. You would have been here sooner, but you were napping. Oh hell yeah, did you have a good nap? Why are there 2 YouTube channels with my logo, but one is crooked? We don't talk about the other one. That's why there's 2. I tried making a YouTube channel because I was an impetuous child. Like every other foolish teenager, okay? But just don't... It doesn't exist. Pretend it's not there. I still don't recognize you, you're Swedish now. I'm not Swedish yet. I have right to remain for 2 years. But I'm not Swedish yet. I will eventually be Swedish. Then I'll revoke my... that seems to be entirely unnecessary. I'll revoke my British citizenship just to piss on the government. But yeah, the older YouTube channel is... it was mine as well when I was younger. And I lost access to the account. But what we do is we just pretend that one doesn't exist. Does the gay dating YouTube channel still come up when you search it, or is that gone now? That was always my favourite. You'd search my username and it would come up with a gay dating website. I don't know if it still exists anymore. That was my favourite little factoid about my username. do find that quite fitting, though. You would, N10. That's how Mace found me. I think that's how N10 found me. Where is Mace? Mace is, I believe, in the car and or at his mum's taking care of the dog while they go on holiday or something. I don't know. There was some shenaniganry where he was like, fuck, I'm gonna miss it. She will aid his 3 eldest siblings to go on a vacation while he watches the dog. There you go. How many of these have I killed? I've got 75 left. I've killed 5. Okay, cool. I mostly just want the heads for player experience. Oh, I should be maybe training melee. What was my thing? What do my notes say? Combat base 55 across the board is what I wanted to aim for. So maybe it is better to get my ranged up to 55 before I start messing around with my melee and stuff. These guys are so good to train melee on though. Since they basically don't exist. They're so easy to kill. Was also doing barrows, which needs 70. Does that need 70s? Attack, ranged attack, magic, and defense. And I was doing it with, let's say 50 in each of those. Well, that's kind of fun. I was tempted to go to barrows, I'm not gonna lie, and maybe just, you know, sprinkle in another one in there, just to give it a go. You think it sounded better as it was before? Is that because of the general audio, do you know? Or because of my volume? Because my volume should be better now, but my audio will be a little bit echoey and stuff because of the room I'm in. Like the width where I'm currently sitting, if I stretch my arms out side to side, I can touch both the walls. And there's nothing covering the walls. It sounds more echoey. Yeah, I need to just put up some acoustic foam. And then that will get rid of that. But I have massive arms. I mean, I do have quite the wingspan, yeah. But still, it's not that big of a room. Oh, law runes! Yes! Am I on rapid? I am on rapid. You think it sounds smoother in a way? That is hopefully the changes that I made that is causing that. And the fact, because instead, like, I'm talking like you would talk to another normal human being now, right? Whereas before I was kind of like projecting like I was doing public speaking. So I'm a lot quieter now, which means my voice has a normal flow to it. It is just the echo. Hopefully sooner rather than later, I will be able to fix the echo. I wonder if we have any of that. Oh no, it's up in the room, isn't it? Did we buy 2 of them? No, we only bought 1 of them. I don't know where we will get acoustic foam from. Maybe I should just stick random shit on the walls. Turn the sensitivity a bit down because it seems like the mic is spiking. Really? Weird. Don't egg cartons though? Do they really? It sounds a lot better when I'm talking quieter. Good. Let me go into the filters here. Let's have a little fiddle. If I turn the gain down slightly, hopefully that makes it a bit better. There we go. The gain's a bit quieter now, which should make it so that it's not as bad. Can I get an ASMR Huggy stream? I don't think I can do an ASMR voice. I don't have the cadence for it, right? Would I drop speed eating to get attack up extra large? Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely not. Especially in Frontier of all places. Also, at least in the Frontier version that I play, attack up extra large is worthless. When you could have strong attack instead. Obviously the Frontier that you play is very different to the one that I play, but... do I have Ferias? Ferias. Frontier. How much does strong attack do? Strong. Strong attack 1 gives you 20 attack power, which I'm pretty sure is what attack up extra large is. Strong attack 6 gives you 200 attack power. So at least in the version of Frontier that I'm playing, dropping speed eating for attack up would be shit. That would be a god-awful trade. Strong attack doesn't stack? No. But strong attack is way better, so... It's a no-brainer, right? Of all people, you ask, Huckster. Yeah, I'm not a good person to ask, really. You could drop Adrenaline +2 to +1 to get attack up. Is Adrenaline +1 even worth having at that point, though? Isn't Adrenaline +1 only giving you the defense rather than the attack as well? Don't know if that would be worth it, right? You don't want to drop evasion nor speed eating. Then it sounds like you should just not get attack up extra large. Look at this. This is what Frontier does to a person. Rote of all people does not want to drop evasion or speed eating for damage. For damage. This is what Frontier does to a man. Hello, Weiss. Thank you. Thank you for having me back, as such, as it were. It's a pleasure to have you. How are you doing? How's everything? It's good. It's good. Everything is good. I'm glad to be back now that my initial nerves have gone away. I'm glad to be back. I'm especially glad to be playing old school RuneScape. Holy crap, it's been forever. I've been waiting to play this game for ages. And I'm really looking forward to Nine Souls as well. I'm glad I finally get to feel like maybe I'm actually contributing something as well. It's very nice to have some time off, you know? Where you can kind of do whatever you want, but after a little bit of time, it does start to feel like, man, my partner is paying for everything, and I kind of feel terrible about that. I am just a humongous burden. I had rules to play it in the off time, but I was never online. Yeah. I didn't want to just come back from being away from stream for like 2 months and be like, right. So I got my woodcutting and my fletching to the maximum possible level, and I have, you know, 6 billion GP. Friend min-max selling 1 bow per world because I had nothing else to do. And then I got hooked into an EU4 phase. And then my partner was home. And then we got hooked into a Frosthaven phase. Then we got hooked into Satisfactory. It's been a interesting little series of game obsessions. Oh, speaking of never being online, actually, in RuneScape, how has your thing been going, Rauhard? Your, oh, what's it called? Your challenge. Your... The one where you have the drops and you have to get the drop before you can go on to the next drop. You know what I mean. Frontier makes you desperate for all skills, yeah. Yup. The task challenge, that's it. Yes, 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 yes. How goes that? It's one of those things that rings in the back of my mind every now and then where I'm like, oh, I wonder how that's going for Rauhard. Because it just seems like such an interesting challenge to do. Believe me, if you said you're still on the same one. No. The hard uniques? Yeah, the hard clues. You're still on the hard clues? Have you just been that unlucky? Because that seems mad unlucky. You have been? Oof. Oof. There's not really a lot you can do about that either, right? It just sort of... You get it when you get it. That's the extent of the input that you have. It's purely just time put in. 500k GP? Damn. I bet your combat levels are really high now as well. From killing all of the whatever it was that you were killing to get the hard clues. Shit ton of runes and upgrades. Nice. I bet your average kill time is like a good chunk quicker compared to when you started, if you've got a whole bunch of gear upgrades as well. These guys can drop nature runes, and it's so taunting because I don't think they can actually drop the talisman. Unfortunately. You started at 6 minutes and it's now 50 seconds. Oh god. Were you using range to do that with? What's your ranging skill? It's gotta be mad high. I think I'm gonna kill like one more of these guys and I'm gonna go back up. Because I just do not have the space right now. 72! You also got your strength to 69. Very nice. Very nice. 70 hit points as well. Woof. Man, you have had a rough time of that. Oh, you can't open this door from the inside. You need the key for inside and out. Total level 1140, eh? Ranged is nearly at 1 mil XP. Your highest skill level. Dude, that's scary. 1 million experience. What level were you? 70 something? 72. Mine is 52. In 20 levels time, you gain like 800,000 experience. I like know it in my head, but every time I'm confronted with it, it's terrifying. The sheer amount of difference there is. Let me clean this. Might as well do this with an empty inventory because I just do not need the stuff. Doubling every 7 levels is hell of a system. Yeah, yeah. It sure is. It's nice in a way though, right? Because it feels so earned. Whenever you actually get a level in something. After like the first 20 levels where it's just disgustingly quick, maybe even the first 30. Every level is like, fuck yeah. I leveled up. You're dang right I did. Also hitting a max hit of a 14, right, by the way? That's good. Especially every time you hit one of those max hit levels, that's good shit. You need to get Slayer for 48 for a quest to continue your next skill play. Do you know what your chance is when killing a whatever creature it is that you kill to get like an actually usable clue scroll? You got a max hit of 14 on your range, 2 more levels till 15 and it feels great. Yay, nice. You're not using a maple shortbow. Oh, what are you up to now? 1 out of 64. Yeah, no wonder you, no wonder it's taken you so long. That's painful. That's really painful. Has the new thing helped you at all that I've seen today, where you can like get you can get like clue scrolls even if you have a clue scroll already? I don't know what the limit to that is, but I have an easy one and I got another easy one, and then it was in like a container but I couldn't open it. 1,735 hellhounds killed. Woohoo! That's just a few doggies. That's a good chunk of death runes, though. Nice little death rune stack for you. 3 containers and 1 active clue to begin with. Right. That seems like it would be really useful for something like that. Because even if each clue has a terrible chance of doing it, you save a lot of time, right? Increases when you do like 50 clues of that type. By 1, okay. You do them straight away for the break. Yeah, I suppose if the drop rate isn't very good, that makes sense actually. If they had a better drop rate, it would be probably less incentive to just stay there. Or to run away, I should say. Increases when you do like 50 clues of that type by 1. Does that keep stacking? Like every 50 clues it just keeps increasing over and over and over again? Or is there a max? Maybe just the once? It's got to be really funny if it keeps stacking forever for the people who just like, all they do is just clues all the time. They just hunt clues and then do clues. They can hold like 4,000 canisters. Is my equipment that much stronger than yours? If I'm 20 range levels beneath you, and I have the same max hit as you? That's nuts. It goes up by 1, then you get an extra 1 by killing your first mimic. There's mimics in this game? Do you have to kill like an easy mimic? Like a relevant mimic, or is it just you kill whatever a mimic is and then they all go up by 1? I'm actually close to getting a level. I've already killed a shitload of these as well. I got 50 of them down already, which feels really fast. I feel like the length that everything takes in this game is greatly exaggerated in my head at the moment. Because I'm expecting everything to be endgame, but it's not. Oh, do you know anything about the new update as well, Ramhard? I saw that there is a new update, like a big update. I don't know if it's something that people enjoy. I heard a rumor that there's no more black spots on the map. Is that true? There is no more humongous black spots on the map. Oh my god. The final Valimor update, it's fucking amazing. Oh yeah? Nice. The no more black spots is the biggest thing for me, because that really pissed me off. It really annoyed me. I'm glad they still seem to be popping out updates that people like legitimately enjoy. Is it another super endgamey one that I'm never ever going to see in my entire life until if we're granted the boon of immortality and the duration of our lifespans, because it's going to take so long for me to get there. I have to be like 700 before it ever happens. I mean, I suppose the scroll thing, if that's part of it. I've already seen that bit. There's a nice AFK combat training spot. Oh, cool. It's a shame that that is probably, for all intents and purposes, not very useful for me. AFK training, because I'm like never AFK. I'm always here. A great fletching training? Yes. Hello, I'm interested in that. That intrigues me. Fletching training, you say? Oh. Is that on Valimor by any chance? Because that is the island, right? It's called Valimor? Yeah. I don't think I can get there yet. Oh, an Ensouled Head, thank you. I love this combat instructor, man. The Ensouled Heads. So good. The weapon you are using is technically weaker, as is the best one you have access to, and you don't have materials to smith anything, right? It's crazy simultaneously how much of a difference 20 levels makes, and also how much of a difference having a good weapon makes. The levels functionally make up for the weapon difference between us. It shows how impactful both of those things are. Very cool. Very, very cool. 21 more of these sods left. What is my combat level currently set to be magic? It's currently set to be friggin' melee? Okay. What? So if I want combat level 70, the best thing I could do to speed to do it is to level melee. That feels so innately wrong. Or I just go back to Barrows and level my magic. Just force Barrows runs through until I get good magic level. That's a bad idea. That's not a good idea. Don't do that one. 18 left. So 17 left, considering this guy's dead. I should not need to do another trip back upstairs. And this will be an easy Slayer task. A sad Slayer task in the sense that I don't think it's even going to get me a single level. $35 per giant kill. Yeah, these guys don't give that much, eh? I suppose I'm fighting very low level ones, which doesn't help either. I need the, what do you call it? The cow fights again. That's what I want. You went back to your old skill set? You'd rather take 3 crit I4 instead of attack up extra large? Do all of your other skills remain the same? Because, like... If so, that just seems better to me. Oops. I must not have actually clicked this. Everything? Yes. Just organize my inventory real quick while I'm killing this guy. That up there. Seeds, those are gonna go away. Oh. You need to have 20 fletching and do Veil Totems mini quests to do the new fletching activity. Does it work as like a mini game, or does it work similar to the wood cutting thing, the forestry thing? Is it more on like that level? Where it's something that sort of kind of passively happens as you do fletching normally? You can get either attack up extra large or crit I +4. Extra large requires much more to throw away. Crit I can be gemmed in without any skills being downgraded. Yeah, that's better then. It is an active thing. Okay. It's a mini game, but without timers or anything. You can go at your own pace. So it's kind of like a weird mix between a mini game and the forestry thing. Interesting. Hello, Anna. Welcome. Good to have you. Interesting. Oh, I'm gonna get a ranged level. Ranged level. Intriguing. I really kind of, but I can't rush it through. This is the problem. I want to just rush 70 combat. But then, I mean, I suppose, maybe, I don't know. If I get to 70 combat, I can get tasks from Chaeldar, or whoever it was, which is one of the medium Lumbridge diaries. And also, it would give me maybe access to more / newer Slayer monsters, since I'm doing a higher level Slayer Master. Not sure if that's how that works. But also, I want to make sure that I have killed a good amount of all of the monsters in this tier, so that I can find out about my nature talisman. The struggle. This game makes sure you won't rush anything. Yeah, rush in the, you know, a very non-literal sense. It's so much easier to gain combat strength with melee, right? So... Considering I need 10 combat levels, and I am currently locked into being melee. Even though I kind of want to use ranged. I need 8 more ranged levels to even be on par. Ugh. The torture. 5 more! And I'm done with Hill Giants. It won't even take 5 more to get this, though. Of course I miss. Please, stop taunting me. Why do you do this? One experience. Hey, 53 range. Happy days. And 569 points away from a Slayer level. Which is pretty close. Range difficult, you've been trying to get it up as well. It takes such a long time. It's just so powerful. Right? It's so powerful. Yeah, I don't really want to mine for adamantite. That's gonna be pain. That's good, yeah. It feels good. But that might just be because I've got the best gear in it at the moment, out of the stuff that I obtain. I just like the safety of range. Especially when you can do all sorts of safe spotty shenanigans, right? It helps. It helps with feeling more comfortable. I need to get the backpack that saves bolts. That saves bolts? That does sound like it would be helpful. Bang. Goodbye. Completed 20 tasks and received 20 points. Giving a total of 126 points returned to a Slayer Master. Good shit. It's on the task list. It is on the task list, yeah. What combat level am I? I'm combat level 59.85. Which is why I said I could, like, quote-unquote rush it with, if I leveled my melee stats. It's good to see you, Frenchie. How the hell are you doing? It's a pleasure to see you. New streamer, never been here before. Crabs? Crabs? I don't think I've ever had crabs before. Where do I find crabs? Do the sand crabs count as crabs? No, how have I been? I've been good. I've been good. I've spent a lot of time with my partner, which has been amazing. I have wished I've been able to stream. I've been a bit annoyed at not having fiber internet until 2 fucking days ago, but you know. Sometimes that's how it is. It's been good. The gem crab? The gem crab? That sounds neat. Mute global chat? Gemcap chatters are wild. Okay. Consider me intrigued. What? Is Gemcrab the AFK thing that you mentioned before? AFK combat? I kind of have to teleport to here and then take the thing, right? That's the wrong place. I'm going to assume that the sand crabs are on the beach. That may sound like a Herculean leap in logic, but it feels like sand crabs would be on sand. Is it Corendon Cabos? That's the one. It does say kill a sand crab, right? Yeah, kill a sand crab. This is the only reason I even, like, know. I need to equip the stuff. Teleport me over to Falador. I walk from Fally down, take the boat. I try and find a sand crab, I suppose. Don't know how much you're against backseating. If you can avoid backseating at all costs, I would prefer so. If it's one of those things that is like, truly this person will never come across this unless they like actively seek it out, then I don't really mind learning about it. Like any of the mini games and stuff as well, I don't really care about learning any of them because I'm probably never going to do any of them. Because a lot of the mini games seem to be like almost shortcuts as such to speed up a lot of the stuff that you would do for people who've either played the game before or want it to be a bit quicker for them. But I don't mind it being a bit slower. Go the long way, why not? That puts you down there. I probably want to go to Portland's Casilarius, okay. Hello. You'll just shush and judge gameplay from the side. Oh god. The one thing that I don't mind being actively told, because it's something I'm super willing to just look up by myself anyway, is where the fuck I do tasks at, like Slayer tasks. Because if I take a Slayer task like this and it's like, go kill a crab, and you've never seen a crab before, you're basically fucked, right? Like you just have to run around this humongous world until you find a goddamn crab. And that's gonna take a while. I did not expect that. Crabs? Crabs? Are these crabs? These appear to be crabs. There's a crab. Sand crab. Delightful. Also, this is multi-combat, huh? Interesting. What is this music? We'll have plenty to judge around here. Oi, Anta. Just because it's true, you don't need to do me dirty like that, man. It does count. A crab is, in fact, as it turns out, a crab. Minigames are a bit shortcut, yeah, but it's a nice alternative if you got a busy schedule in real life. Oh yeah, definitely. They definitely have their place, and like they're super, super good. Also, it's another case of like, if you're on your second account or something, right? If you've already played the game, if you wanted to maybe play an Iron Man instead of like a main account or something like that, then it just makes sense. That's a bigger crab. Does it have more health because it's bigger? Nope, it's just bigger. Okay. You okay, sir? You're just standing here. These guys are level 15 and aggressive though, huh? It's kind of interesting. I am well aware that my particular way of doing things tends to be uniquely awkward as well. So I'm not gonna judge anyone on whatever the hell they do, you know? Who plays an MMO as blind as they can? It's a lunacy. Utter lunacy. These guys just can't hit me, huh? Also, they're tanky. They got good health. Is this why the crabs are AFK? Perchance. Because they're automatically aggressive. They have chunky fucking hit points that are good experience. I seem to hit them a lot as well. Crab time, you know it. Aw, man. Pike and Zamuza. They look like a bit like giant ticks. They do, you're not wrong. It's the, like, incredibly spindly legs. They do look more like head crabs. Friggin' Half-Life crabs up in here. Oh look, they do have claws this way. There is little claws down here. They're still definitely like ticks though. I like that it's not attacking me with the claws, it's just slamming me with its shell. That's kind of fun. Adorable. I will actually take all of this. That's soda ash. I can use that for crafting experience. They aggro onto you for 10 minutes, you can stay in one place and get attacked by multiple of them. It's just nice. That is very helpful, yeah. Every 10 minutes, you basically just have to, like, leave the area and come back to reset the aggro timer. It's pretty simple. You started an Iron Man for the first time recently, Anna. Have you got, like, a maxed account or something already? 44 Slayer. I don't feel like the sand crabs are gonna drop me a nature talisman. Unfortunately. It would be mighty convenient, but I just don't think it's gonna happen. Can I just piss off like all of these guys? Yo. Be angry. There we go. Oh, you were logged on, I didn't realise. Okay, let's have a little look at my post-it note. So I can understand where I'm at. I'm doing the medium Lumbridge diary is my like core goal at the moment. Of which I need to get what? 70 combat, a nature talisman, something else, but I can't remember what it was. And then I also have, as just like goals to do in general, 30 on every stat, all of the easy diaries, all the very short quests done, just because it seemed like a fun little thing that I could knock out relatively quickly, probably. 38 herb lore. For fucking prayer potions. I mean, I'm nearly there. Herb lore. 38 hunter, so that I could catch implings because they were annoying me. I'm nearly there on that as well. And I think I actually need more hunter to be able to do the diary anyway. The Lumbridge diary. So that will just get done as a matter of course. 45 construction. Yeah, that one might be an issue. A, I'm poor. B, I'm quite far away from the level. C, I don't really know a good way to level it. D, I'm poor. And that's an expensive frickin' skill. Farming 47 to get watermelons. Why did I consider that important? Oh, so that I could do the Mauritania easy diary. Because I need a watermelon to be able to make a scarecrow. Cooking 51 for better food. Fishing at 50 would also be for better food. And then I've got a combat base of 55. So 55 in all of me combat stats. How close am I to 55 hit points? 8,000? Nice. I'm tempted because my ranged is so close to get my range to 55 and then to level my melees. And I think I really should take the chance to do that on all of these disgustingly easy tasks, because like, I'm not even taking any frickin' damage here, right? I haven't even been hit. I don't think. Oh look, I did. I won. Terrifying. And my melee gear isn't as good. So take advantage while possible seems just smart. Did I really wish? I could get my smithing in a way that wasn't just pain or a minigame. Because having access to addy stuff would be amazing. And I believe I've even got the mining to be able to do that. It's purely just my smithing that's stuck behind. We're doing Calphite Slayer tasks to get brimstone keys? Brimstone keys? That sounds cool as hell. I'm looking forward to maybe getting to a point where like I get stuff like that. Where I can go like open chests or to do like dungeon chests or boss monster chests or something. It seems like it would be really fun. Because Barrows was really fun. Because you get to the end and you get to open the chest, right? That was amazing. Man, I should go and do Barrows. Screw doing this like semi-planned, logical, like progression logic. Just go do Slayers. Just go do Barrows. Critically underleveled. Go do it anyway. For the memes. I do remember learning they were all weak to wind. Oops. An unfortunate thing to learn. A useful thing to learn, but an unfortunate one. Dude. I want to get out of this place. This music is driving me nuts. Not the cat jam, right? Right, no. No. Oh, the 40 hit? That's chunky. 40 experience drop, I mean. How long have I got? 17 more. I thank you for this easy crab task. Please never give it to me again. Maybe there's crabs somewhere else. I wonder if were those crabs underwater that I was killing? No, it was fish. The crabs were keeping the fish. Inside of a cave, I think. Or something like that. I don't remember. How did I get to Barrows? It was a minigame teleport. So I load up with everything I need before I go, I minigame teleport over, and then I teleport to Lumbridge to get out. That was it. I kind of want to do one. It gives mad amounts of runes as well, which is fun. I'm trying to think about how I did it. If I remember, I tried to find the range guy, or the mage, and kill one of those two first. And then I pulled some weird shenanigans to kite the other ones. Memory serves. And it was normally a case of like, I'm gonna kill 4, maybe 5, best case scenario. That's all I'm getting. Because there is just too many of them. Can I not kill them anymore? Because they don't aggro anymore. Are they down here as well, or are they just up on this bit? Hopefully I've run enough away that they still aggro on me nonetheless. It seems like they might just be in that one area. Oh no, they're here as well. Please tell me you guys are pissed at me. Yay, they're pissed at me. Hello, Summers. Yeah, I know, right? It's been so friggin' long. But look at this guy's sword. That's a bitchin' sword. How are you doing, Summers? I do intend to get the slight echoiness fixed at some point as soon as I can, so don't worry about that. That will go away eventually. Fingers crossed, it will go away eventually. 'Tis the curse of being in a tiny room. You're at work, he'll be back for talkies in a bit. Enjoy as much as you can your work. There's something very meditative about doing Slayer. It feels so nice to work on two things at the same time. I get my combat up, I get my Slayer level up. It feels just good, you know? Just good. Feel a lot better if I had an adamantium crossbow, but we don't need to talk about that. It's too hard. Too hard to make happen. I really wish I could open these while I was in combat. I will actually take the coal. I'm not going to stick my nose up at having 2 free pieces of coal. 8 left. I've got a good chunk of experience from this. And once again, another thing that was quite quick. And they give better Slayer experience despite being half the level of the Hill Giants as well. My agility is 69. Nice. It needs 1 more level. Oh, my mining is basically level 71. It just has a disgusting amount of experience in it. I was going to say, my mining, it's so far away from my mining, despite being a 1 level difference, but that's because it's nearly leveled up again. It's going to be my 2nd level 70. Friggin' agility. Yeah. Hello, Raka. Have some hearts. It's bloody good to see you. How are you doing? It's good to have you around. We thought Monday was going to be an off day. In general, yes. The reason why Monday is going to be an off day, though, is partially to give me another day off so I don't burn out on stuff, and partially to play D&D. And this week, we're not playing D&D. And since it had been such a long time since I streamed, I thought, fuck it, I might as well do it. One 6-day week isn't going to kill me, right? whole live after 2 months off. So today is the exception that proves the rule, as such. Welcome back. Thank you. It's good to be back. It's very good to be back. Was it only 2 months? Yes. 2.5 months. Essentially, I think it was nearly 3 months. It was somewhere in May, I think, right? When's the last VOD on YouTube? The 9th of May was the last stream. So, functionally 3 months. It passed both incredibly quickly and incredibly slowly for me at the same time. I'm done. No more crabs. How's Sweden? It's lovely. It is lovely. I need a lore rune. Teleport to Lumbridge. Grab a lore rune from Lumbridge. It is very nice. There's some small niggles that I am not a fan of here and there. Mostly just music. People playing loud music. But otherwise, it's wonderful. Close proximity to my partner. The air is just cleaner. People don't... Not every single person drives like they're out to kill themselves. Only a few people drive like they're out to kill themselves. It's an upgrade, right? You gotta take it where you can. I have 100,000 gold. Wait, I have 100... Yeah, 100k? This is just 100,000. That's sexy as hell. 1,000k would be 1 million. Nice. It's just good overall. I get to see my partner every day. Like physically, they're there. That's delightful. Truly. Truly delightful. How's things going for you, Krim? I want to teleport, but to the Grand Exchange, please. Yoink. 130 points. I can't remember how many I needed. I think it was like 200 or something. We had a big day last Thursday, lots of bigwigs from Starbucks visiting the plant to discuss new casework concept they're exploring. Ooh. Very neat. Very, very neat. Did it seem to go well overall, the discussions? Did you have typical problems of them demanding impossible things? We want it to be cheap and encrusted with diamonds. It's not going to be cheap then, is it? Fucking idiots. 26 Anku. None of the designers were there? Okay, good. Good. You don't have to do all that at least. I think I wanted, like, bigger and better. What's it called? Yeah, bigger and badder. 150. Just checking. I'm pretty sure that was the only one I cared about. Reptile got ripped. That's an amazing name. I have 130. I'm really close to getting that then. Okay, cool. Anku! Were they the ones on the bottom level of the Stronghold of Security? I'm gonna need the wiki because I do not remember. I remember I've killed Anku before for a task, but I don't remember where they're at. Anku. They are on the bottom floor of the Stronghold of Security. Yes, cool. These guys I have to either range or magic, that I do recall, so I'm just going to stick with what I've got here. How many did I have to kill? 26 isn't a terribly too large number. These guys are pretty slow though, if memory serves. So this might take a hot moment. Do you want to know something scary, Crimmy? Slash Raka. Raki. Doesn't sound as good. I have been occasionally having small moments of reminiscing of very specifically like the White Fatalis fight that I did in Road with Gando. And it's leading me to occasionally have moments of like, maybe I should play Frontier again. That be dangerous. That be dangerous, Funkin'. You haven't touched Monster Hunter in general in months. I assume you haven't touched it since the time that Wilds came out, really. I haven't either, really. That's probably why I'm having thoughts about playing it, because I haven't played it in such a long time. Because I've also been thinking about Fatalis in World as well. Of like, that would be fun to do. It's been mostly Fantasy Life and Altenjor. Altenjor was the not Balatro game, yeah? Balatro, but Mahon? Mahjong? Mahjong? Mahjong. This might not take that long, actually. They do only have 60 health. And I'm hitting them consistently. Fantasy Life seems really cool. It seems really fun. I don't know too much about like the actual gameplay in of itself because I've specifically not been looking it up because spoilers, you know? But from what I could tell of just like a few screenshots and other people talking about it, it just seems cute. And you get to level up a lot, and you get better at the thing as you level up in it, which I just fucking adore. It looks like it might be right up my alley. And there's 14, 16 skills. So if you ever get like tired, you can just take a break and do something else, which is glorious as well. 14, okay. You played some Mahjong and had atrocious luck, Dawn. I feel like that would be what would happen to me if I played that, yeah. I feel you on that one. I'm the type of person who gets like the second best hand you can get in the entire game in their first hand, and then just loses. Because I get dog shit for the rest of it. Gotta go now, you got some errands to take care of. See you maybe later. See you maybe later, Chisel. It was nice to speak to you again. Best of luck on your errands, and I hope I can manage to catch you on the weekend. You like how Altenjo handles scoring patterns, considering Mahjong is a game where scoring patterns can overlap. So it's actually made in a way that, like, reconciles with what it's meant to be. That's nice. The person who's made it actually knows how Mahjong works. It's not just a case of, like, trying to be like, oh, it's Balatro, but Mahjong instead. And, like, cashing in on it. That's good. Because that's something I really enjoyed with Balatro. One of the reasons why I kind of like that game a lot is that there is a baseline understanding of poker there as well. And being able to break poker. Because of the fact that you can duplicate cards and all that stuff, right? So you can get 5 of a kind. Because you get to play a hand of 5 and you can fuck with your deck, so 5 of a kind becomes possible. Patterns have inheritance. If a pattern inherently implies another, it gains a portion of that pattern's score. I have no idea what a pattern entails, but that sounds neat. To apply it to poker, because I understand that, would that be something along the lines of, like, a straight flush would get partial scoring for both a flush and a straight as well? Yes. Interesting. That's very interesting. That feels like you could pull some mad shenanigans with that. Absolutely crazy shenaniganry. Because that allows you to get away with, like, even if you're playing something that isn't necessarily what you want to play, depending on how the game's set up, you might still get away with at least some good stuff going on, because it's, you know, got what you otherwise wanted to play, maybe. That'd be interesting. I obviously don't know how Mahjong works, so I don't know how often that situation would come up, but feels like that allows you to transition easier as well, because that's something that's a struggle in Balatro for me. Once you've committed to, like, say, 3 of the hand, 3 of the kind, you're just stuck with 3 of the kind. like forever. Because transitioning out of it's just impossible. But if you're rocking on something like that, that would be cool. That would be very cool. Hello, Mace. Welcome. How are you doing? Welcome back, I suppose. You were here for a brief bit at the start. How's the Cooper? You've set it up your things. Nice. Good shit. Cooper's cooping. Glad to hear it. You actually pulled off a half flush? What is a half flush? Or do I need to know too much about Mahjong in order for that to be able to be explained to me? One suit of numbers plus an honor tile of wins or dragons. The answer is the latter. How many cards tiles do you get to play in Mahjong? And how many do you have in hand? Do you get to play all of them? You had to reinsert the motherboard screws? That's very uncomfortable to have to do that. One suit of numbers. $16 tiles in hand? Holy shit. Normal Mahjong, it's 14 tiles in hand. Oh yeah, Mahjong is different in like every fucking country, isn't it? Probably because you keep moving your computer. Yeah. You move it around a lot, so stuff wiggles. 54. 13 in the hand. The finished hand is 14? What? What? It's 16 in hand for Dawn and 17 is finished? God, I love how this is different everywhere. It's not confusing at all. I'm getting so many blood runes. This is great for money. I'm only one level away from one of my currently listed goals worth of stats. 15 across the board for combat. You like the whole background being different, but the poster survived? Well, the problem is I'm very close to the wall at the moment. Like, it's not very far away. So, there is also, over here, is my GU poster up on the wall. And my Zelda poster is up on the wall over there. That's just Jan. Oh, true, it is just Jan, you're right. There's not really a lot of space to have stuff in the background. The Velkhana one needs to stay there. The Velkhana poster in the background is iconic at this point. Taiwanese Mahjong? Right. 17 tiles. Do you have anything like 7 pairs? Can you have 8 pairs? With 17 tiles? Or is that just not possible? Do you need to play other things? Because you mentioned, like, dragon. So used to 7 pairs being invalid. Because of, a Kendra that you're playing? There's 4 of every tile. Okay. I assume there is numbered tiles. 7 pairs is valid in Real Mahjong. Oh, right, because you can play 13, and then however the fuck you get a 14th one would be your 7th pair, right? There's 3 suits which are numbered 1 to 9 each. Okay. And then you said dragon and wind as well? Is there also another one of those representative of a suit, or are those separate? Been playing a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh, Dawn? Oh, nice. Have you been playing, like, physically, or on, like, the equivalent of the Pokemon website? For Yu-Gi-Oh. They are separate, okay. Master Duel Online, right. Does that have... like, just modern stuff? Or does it have older things as well? Like, can you go back and just play, like, original edition? There's 4 winds, which is the cardinal directions, right? Okay. And then 3 dragons, which are white, red, and green. Okay. So there's 34 tiles in Mahjong? That is cool. I assume some degree of obviously you can do pairs, multi of a kind. Can you do multiple of multiple kinds? If you have 13 in hand, could you do like 4 threes? 4 3 of a kinds, as such? A normal hand is 4 melds, which is either 3 consecutive tiles of the same suit or a triplet. 3 identical tiles plus a pair. Right. Okay. So, for example, when you say a triplet, is that something different? Could you have like 3 dragons as one of your hands? Your melds? Yes, okay. What's the best thing you can do then? What scores the highest? Yeah, exactly. Because I would assume that has something to do with the winds and the dragons. Oh, Christ. Guy nearly fucking killed me, Jesus. Special patterns, which are called Yakuman. I remember you mentioning that word before. Which I'm going to guess completely ignores normal scoring logic, just cause. Having triplets of all three dragons. Oh, there is 3 of each of the special cards as well. There's 4 of each of them. Oh, okay. Dude, that's really confusing to me. That you have 3 sets of base suits, but 4 of everything. That hurts my noggin slightly. Must have a lot of tiles then, right? $136. Dang. That's got to be so fun if you have them like an actual physical version of them, because it would make so much clinky clackety noising in a big bag. That would be really enjoyable. We actually got metal coins when you're just shuffling them. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We got like little metal coins for one of our tabletop games that we have. And they're so damn nice to just like play with and to pick out and put them back in the bowl and stuff, because they make that nice noise compared to plastic, right? Oh, it's so satisfying. So damn satisfying. Hey Summers, how you bloody doing? How you doing? But understood. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Fuck you. Yesterday was interesting. Did I not go the right way? Yeah. Oh no, I did. It's right there. I'm just blind. Just attacked level 159 shade. I'm sure that was a great idea. There we go. So work on your Sylvania Total War Warhammer 3. That name does not ring a bell. I'm guessing based on name, some kind of elf and or vampire. Vampire counts, okay. You do have a concerningly immense hatred of elves, so that does not surprise me. That it wasn't them. In Altenjor, you're only playing 5 at a time, 1 meld and 1 pair. So the pair gets replaced every time, so you get 4 plays per round. Okay. So can you not do the thing that you mentioned before then, the Yakuman? If you manage to get the triplets of all the dragons? Or does it happen if it happens sequentially instead? 90 crabs! Is there somewhere I can kill crabs that's not sand crabs? Because the music was killing me. Crab. I could kill the undersea crabs, but I have no desire to do that. It seems like sand crabs are my best shout, unfortunately. Well, shit. I'll just make the music track play something else. Rock crabs? Oh, they have such terrible drops, though. That it's in Mauritania. That's even worse. Don't make me go to Mauritania. Since you're playing 4 times, you still end up with 14 tile hand at the end of the round. Ah, true. Channel point rewards. Oh, are they turned off? Rock crabs aren't in Mauritania. I don't know where rock crabs are. Oh, swamp crabs are in Mauritania, obviously. They should be on now. I actually want a water rune, not a fire rune. Teleport to Falador. Yoink! Turns out that an army of undead doesn't hold up very well against flamethrowers. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. I assume you are unfortunately cursed with fire weakness, perchance? My streak! Thank you very much, mates. I appreciate it. Have some hearts. If you wanted to keep your streak, you could have done it when I wasn't here, just saying. Just saying. You did once and then you forgot. Oh no, that's so sad. Iron Drakes being one of the strongest anti-infantry in the game. Not good for someone who's running around with a bunch of undead infantry. Got your 3-year badge while I was away. Oh yeah, you did. Look at that. That's funny. What can I make here? I've already got the ability to make everything that I care about, huh? That's unfortunate. I've got a freaking Addy scimitar anyway. The Holy Blessing goes in the ammo slot, so that's just a freebie. Cool. And that was the last prime, so now you just pay mace bucks, yep. You have to contend with 3 armies of short, angry men. Is there anything you can do to counter that? If it fucks your regen over? Do you have any, like, long-ranged things? What's cool about that is since it's harder to maintain a pattern with more and more melds, the point value of them goes up the larger your hand is. Ah, okay, cool. You like how they designed it to work with Mahjong? Yeah, it's like they understood, right? The core mechanics of Mahjong and then could appropriately adjust it to actually work rather than it just being like a... Like I said before, like a lazy attempt to cash in as such. So that's really nice. It's good to hear that it's so enjoyable despite being in early access as well. Because it's still in early access as well, right? You do have crossbows, but the dwarves have helicopters, grenade launchers, and shotguns. Ah, of course. Perfectly logical Total War. God, that game is so funny. It added a new game mode, like different decks in Balatro, not long ago. Oh, cool. Nice. That's a good way to extend the longevity. If they do stuff like that. I really enjoy the decks in Balatro. You know hugs to spank when you get OSRS urges again. It's okay, Mace. Give it like an hour and a half and you're gonna have urges to play 9 Souls instead. How quick you slot back into your habits, yeah, honestly. It's kind of terrifying, to be honest. There's a lot of artifacts, which are like jokers, that are only in a specific game mode and interact with that mode's mechanics. Interesting. I can't do this, I'm sorry. Alcarid is also... Sandy. Well, that was icky. Thank you. Real well without streams after like 3 weeks. You coped amazingly well. It's kind of scary that you have to cope at all. But I'm glad for you. I'm actually gonna set this to do defensive. No, do strength. They're already easy to hit, so I might as well just get as much max hit as I can. What is that mug? I was waiting for someone to ask. No one had asked. It's my Stein. Do you like it? It's as big as my head. It's fan-fucking-tastic. I barely have to go back out, and you can't see it on the small phone screen. I can fix that for you. Whoopsie. Terrifying big face for a moment. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Look, it's me. I'm in the middle of the screen now. There you go. It's fan-fucking-tastic. It's my Stein. I love it. I love it so much. Playing the strength in numbers till you can get them. That seems like the way you would have to do it, yeah. Because it kind of seems like your army is quantity and their army is quality. So you just need to overwhelm them with sheer number of armies, right? They've got one army, but can it defeat 6 armies all attacking it in one turn is the question. Hopefully the answer is no. Did you mention that your mum also got chickens? You did, yes. You mentioned that she was thinking about getting chickens. I don't think you ever mentioned that she actually went through with the plan to get chickens. Guess who gets to feed the bastards? She did get them because she's insane. Chickens. I only hit a 9. Ugh. I have so many things I need to do, you know, I should get chickens. You know how you have so many games that you should play, but you keep buying new games, Mace? She got a race of chickens that become freakishly large. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. You're gonna have small little dinosaurs running around? That's fun as fuck. I can't believe I got killed 90 of these bastards. I wonder when I get max hit. You never don't finish a game. You never don't not finish a game. You never don't not finish a game? When's the last time you finished a game, Mace? Let me check. You got a list somewhere or something? Oh, I should have brought strength pods. That was silly. I actively have strength pods. Oh well. Honestly, if I can get my combat level up to 70 by purely leveling strength so that leveling defense and attack is going to be quicker, I really do not mind that. Probably Expedition 33. Oh, that was this year though, right? At least. That was earlier this year. At least it's this year. Yeah. It was 2 months ago. Was it that short a time ago? Holy shit. I'm gonna be playing it soon. Here's the interesting question for you, Raka. Do you have... Because you've got all of these games that you're gonna redeem, right? Do you have an order? Because the order you redeem them in is the order they get played in. Ugh. Da, 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 da. It was in April? Oh my god. You have a rough order. Okay. Is there one in particular which is gonna happen first, potentially? Or is it still, like, swingable? Just out of pure interest. Or is it sequence? Either 33 or Fantasy Life? Right. Okay. Cool. Cool. Will Fantasy Life fit into the time logic? Because that was my fear when I thought about it. Does it fit? In like under 80 hours. Sorry, what? Would you be able to do it in like under 80 hours? Whatever would be the like goal as such. Oh no, Fantasy Life. The Expedition 33 is like a 40-hour thing, right? I know that one's not a concern. It might even be shorter than that. Fantasy Life 2? Okay, good, good. It's only if you want to go out your way to like max everything that it becomes a longer process, I assume. Does beating the final Night Lord on Night Rain once count? If it does, that's finished. It's dependent on what people want to set as the goal, Mace. For the most point, right? You made them multiple times, you rolled the credits, that's good enough for me. That counts. You have a goal planned that you personally did in 70 hours. Cool. Then Night Rain. Nice. Undead vampires focus on bogging down armies with a lot of trash and hunting down any large units of Blood Knights, mucking up infantry with spells. Right. Which is a struggle because your trash gets insta-killed. You lost one run in the process, beyond that you rolled through the lords? Good. Good. From what I saw of Night Rain, which has been incredibly little, to be fair. Combat level 60. It seems like sometimes it's very easy to accidentally make just an incredibly fucking broken run. I saw someone, just a very brief clip, like, deal half of one of the final boss's damage in one hit. Which is an extreme scenario. The Sekiro parry dude scales S on arcane, so he fucks with elements. Nice. Ailments, sorry. Dwarfs, on the other hand, every unit has 100 armor and damn near unbreakable leadership with aforementioned crowd control. Yeah, they're kind of like your natural counter then. They managed to make magic cool and easy to wield. Is it busted as fuck? Because that's usually the problem with magic. It's not that it's not cool or easy to use, it's just busted. Right? Oh, I even flirted with the idea of actually fighting Lucilius again the other day, but I decided against it. The TikTok Twitch feed still shows RDR. When was RDR at this point? I don't even remember when I played it. So long ago. That was a good damn game, man. Was on the list of last year's September's, was it? No, that was the year before. Last year was Grim Dawn, Monster Hunter Rise, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, Grand Blue Fantasy, Trackmania, Another Crab's Treasure, Wild Hearts, which fucked up, Shining Force 1, which deleted itself, Fallout New Vegas, Shining Force 2, which I actually completed, Fire Emblem Echoes, and Dredge. And Fire Emblem Echoes still technically isn't done. I'm gonna finish it in September though. What's the plan? Do not redeem Xenoblade 1 base. For the love of fucking God. You know I'm not gonna like it. You're just gonna make yourself sad. Don't be silly, boy. Then 2, with its bad tutorials and not explained anything. And gacha. The gacha's secretly kinda neat. Disagree. A 100 armor on every unit. That's fucking insane, man. It makes the playthroughs unique. It's true, I suppose, because you have different blades, right? The 2 things that makes you hate life are the field skills. Which probably aren't even a gacha issue. But the field skills linked to the characters. Because if so, then it is kind of a gacha issue, right? It honestly, like, genuinely amazes me after Xenoblade 3 that you would redeem another Xenoblade game. Talk to 50 Nopon? Oh my god. Don't make me do this, Mace. Mace, for the love of God, don't make me do this. Poppy has Nopon knowledge, so you level it by talking to Nopon. You do is stand between 2 and cycle. Wait, that counts? It's not talk to 50 individuals? That's really silly. The same one 50 times doesn't, but alternate does. How strange. Dude, this is so many fucking crabs. Let me have a little look at my kill thingy. I will actually go over 100 crab kills here, which is nice. Because it means I can check their drop table, but I'm pretty sure their drop table is going to be fucking meh. Based on what I've seen so far. 4 coins seems to be about as good as it gets. I think I could take that particular guy out of there. Is there anything else I've got in here? I mean, Basilisk would be really nice, but they haven't popped up again. Bronze Key Brown, Bronze Key Crimson. Oh, that's from Shades of Morton. Is what that is. I don't care about these. These can all go. Oh yeah, the crystal chest gave me a dragonstone. I forgot about that. You used to get an exceedingly rare or an annoying to get resource to transfer them. Oh. Do you know? Yeah, so if you get like a melee one on a ranged character as such, you're just screwed. Basically. That's fun. It's not really like that. But people have affinities and stuff, right? Like characters you'd prefer to have them on, I assume. Oh, the Harpy Bug Swarms. That would be good. What art's the weapon type lens? Right. That feels like something that potentially wouldn't be a problem unless you were playing through the game again, though, because you just wouldn't know, necessarily, the first time anyway. It's only really a problem if you want to take advantage of it. Zeke is infamous because some of his weapons have such slow art animations. Right. Which is not nice for the sake of getting your damage out. It's a smash art for his Megalots that takes so long to come out. It misses the smash. You've never been able to smash with it. Yeah, you have to like pre it. You've got to do the stun. Or whatever it is. The break. And then start the smash. And then switch to the character with launch. Then do a launch. Which is too hard to pull off. Man, I really preferred enjoy being hit with ranged, because it was a lot quicker when I could hit 14s instead of 9s. And that's definitely an equipment issue, because there's only 8 skill levels here. Unfortunately. The issue with breaking is enemies resist it 2/3 of the time, yeah. Some blades are really well suited to specific drivers. Yeah, it seems like the type of game that's just a nightmare to replay as well. It's horrible to play it for your first time through because it doesn't explain any of the mechanics properly. And it's kind of a nightmare to replay because of lots of small irritances kind of just like really niggle at you over and over again. Diablo 4 was free on PS Plus. Isn't that game relatively new as well? Surprised it's on PS Plus. 45 Slayer. Infernal Mages. Did I get anything for 44? Probably not. I did. Sulfur and Grimy Lizards. Cool. Neat. Surprised it was free because it's Blizzard? Yeah, right? It's really surprising. The Gacha itself in a vacuum is a cool idea. Blade management is less than ideal, yeah. Unfortunately, for its sake, it's not within a vacuum. Konami published game was free one day one, Epic. On day one? What? Did it have shitloads of microtransactions in it or something? I want to look at my combat level. I would need 3 whole strength levels to be able to get myself to 61. Which means I would probably need 30 strength levels to get myself to 70. Yeah, that's not ideal. Doesn't seem like, we haven't checked it out. Weird. If blades weren't driver bound or overdrive protocols were easy to obtain, it'd be cool, yeah. Or if there was just a system of like, you can transfer each of the blades once for free. And then after that point, you have to use overdrives. Yeah, exactly. Dude, I still remember one shot in that boss. One shot in that boss was really funny. Anil made a video of a run he did using only the common variety ones. I assume those are just like generic ones, not like unique characters or something. Yeah, right. And it's very possible. Nice. I like that this southern sand crab is just gonna get to attack me for the rest of time, because I can't do anything about it. Also, I feel so bad doing this to get the Slayer task done, because I'm not actively clicking or doing anything. I'm just like, brain AFK. I'm not even here. Oh, I did it! I killed it quickly enough. I wonder when my max hit becomes 10. Because it would be that, and then I would need to get like 3 more attack levels. Strength levels, sorry. To actually make it, so that's my max hit normally. You don't think I'd like Xenoblade Chronicles 1? I think you might be onto something. They're not really my type of game, I think is the right way to say it. They're just JRPGs, right? Not my thing, really, in general. Some of the gripes you have the story of 3 might be better with 1, probably. I feel like a lot of the problem with the story of 3 is that so much of it is built on the basis that you have knowledge of the other 2 games. So when you don't, like, half of the story, maybe not that much, but half of the story in that game is just like, okay. Up to chapter 5 it's standalone. Yeah, but it goes up to what, chapter 9 or something? Chapter 8, chapter 9? The moment you go onto the Snow Mountains, in Origin, it becomes the trilogy's end. You're pondering redeeming the DLC? Can't remember what it was called. You need more knowledge. It's just more trilogy. Yeah, you can't really win that one though. Can't really win with that one, can you? The extent the protagonists are in it, yeah. I remember that because I remember you saying that's how you find out that Rex fucks. Basically. You knew that since the base game? Oh, okay. Strength level 45 and Slayer level 47. Oh no, that was just a Slayer level, sorry. Wait, no, that was a strength level. Am I scroll all the way down? Yeah, there you go, strength level. Nice. And the ending, Nia has a pic of Rex standing behind like 3 ladies with babies. Christ. It always feels really weird when they do that, but then you're like, yeah, but the protagonist of the game when we play is a child. It just feels wrong. Even though, like, it's fine because they're grown up, but, like, it feels weird. He's 16? Really? He does not look 16. He's 15? He's a child. He really grows through the game. Something fall over? What was that? No idea. Shulk is at least 18? Is that the dude from the first game? It's not a kid's story. You mean Xenoblade 2 that has a lot of incredibly questionable character art isn't a kid's story? Who would have guessed? The time the pink is made, Rex is an adult. Yeah. It's just the thing, like with Gemma in Wilds for me, where I'm like, don't lewd the character that in another game that we could theoretically be playing simultaneously is literally a child. Like, it just feels so weird, you know? It has this, like, creepy overlap. They just show he had a happy ending. Like, if he's got multiple kids, he's had multiple happy endings. One definitely isn't a kid's story. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like any of them are, like, kid's story territory at all. It's not really the vein they go for. Even though they make them children, it's strange. At least in the third one. Yeah, being a kid in the story doesn't entail a kid's story, right? Those are not, they don't have to be intertwined. I really do not like doing this, boy. I want to click things. Look at Main and Abyss. Yeah, exactly. What's Main and Abyss? Psychological torture is my knowledge of it. That's all I know. Sounds about right. Does this not say where they are? Locations. North of Relica, Waterbirth Island, west of something I've never heard of. Okay, these are all in places that I just don't know where they are. Relica I could get to. Although they're also aggressive, so it's just going to be the same thing of me being like AFK and killing them as I walk past. Well, dang it. I assume these ones have less defense, so I'm just going to kill these guys, because it'll be done with quicker. And I've already made it over halfway there at this point. How many kills have I got? I've got 15 left to go, and I've got 36 left to kill. Agility, that will have to happen tomorrow at this point, but I will do it tomorrow for you, Mace. We'll open up with some agility. Like old times. Oh, really? I mean, it's 3 hours into the stream now, so... there would be an hour left, but I have to take a break between this segment and the next segment to have food, right? So... there isn't really a full hour left. You can't wait for 9 souls? I'm looking forward to it. It seems like it's gonna be a good one. I hope it is. You can't wait to end up buying it. The real return to form, yeah. At least you broke out of the habit of purchasing literally every single game I played, Mace. Because that was a thing for a while. And that's not true anymore. 55 hit points. Yes. Because I only played interesting games? I do only play interesting games. It's true. At least you'd probably enjoy it. I'm really interested to see the Sekiro part of it. Because a lot of games claim or get listed, touted as having Sekiro-like combat, but then all they have is parries. Which is not Sekiro combat. Because Sekiro's core combat drive is, like, you weaken the stamina by dealing health damage, and then if you do manage to exploit their health, you kill them. But in all likelihood, what you're actually aiming for is to reduce their stamina by reducing their health enough to the point where you can build up the stamina bar to get a death blow. That's the point of Sekiro's combat. Which people seem to forget, that it's not just like hold block, parry when you can. Do the little parry dance. Combat style is somewhat more defensive, if you heard right. I'm really interested. It seems like it's gonna be fun. Speaking of Sekiro, you need to play more Lies of P Overture. Yeah, Chisel has made me in possession of that now already. Despite the first like hour of the stream. So I need to play it on a weekend. So when Fire Emblem Engage is done. Speaking of which, I really need to set up my dock, actually. Because I don't have it set up at the moment. Hollow Knight with parries, which is pretty nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to complain about that either. If you want to avoid spoilers, you should get to that. It would be a good idea, yeah. It won't be played for a while. I can't... Do you remember at all, Dawn? Or Mace, for that matter, how far I was through Engage? Because I do not recall at all. I remember being in the sand place, but that's it. And I can't remember like how long to beat said for Engage. "41 hours in length." I ended on Byleth's Paralog. Oh yeah! That was a pain in the fucking ass. Did I even win that, or did I lose? I remember that was really fucking hard. I did win? Hey! Main chapters, you're just over halfway. Oh my god. Okay, I've still got a decent chunk left of that then, eh? Still got a decent chunk left. Bum ba 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 da dum bum 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 ba da 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 dum. No, we can't have no Monster Hunter for a while. That's just weird. 4U's close to being done with as well. Which is obviously going to be on the weekend as well. There's only 2-star G rank. There was a 4U. Yeah, the Collector's Challenge face. The Collectors, the Dual Blade Collectors. I'm in G 2-star. I think I'm technically in G 1-star, but I have the urgent quest to go up to G 2-star. You need to get yours set up. Nah, you don't. Nah, you don't. You need to fight God. I suppose maybe it's been long enough of a break that you're not going to be miserable about it this time. You'd played it too much in one go last time and you were upset. Welcome back, Raka. That's not very fun of your phone to do. You're always miserable. When it comes to Monster Hunter, that might be upsettingly true. Except wilds. Let's not get too hasty. They haven't added in all the stuff yet. You managed to get upset about Rise, even though Rise is also Zuma Monster Hunter, so you know, maybe let's not call things before they actually are finished. It's okay to be wrong. I'm glad someone enjoys it. My core concern with that game is if that's the mainline title, whatever the portable team release, I don't think is even going to be recognizable as Monster Hunter anymore for someone who's played the older games. Like, it's going to be recognizable in the sense that it has Rathalos in it. Can't wait for Monster to crack cocaine. You call that fun, Jen? That you do, N10. That you do. Speaking of Monster Hunter, one of the games on your list to redeem is Freedom Wars. Oh yeah, I remember you playing that. Did you complete that in the end? I don't recall. You can't wait to see how many times I can violate the People's Charter? Excuse me? That sounds like something N10 wants me to do to them. What is that? The People's Charter? Is this the Geneva Conventions? The People's Charter is the law in Freedom War? Oh no. You can violate the law? Oh fuck. I'm gonna be so screwed, aren't I? Oh no. You're a prisoner. Violations add to your sentence. Oh. Time to slaughter the starting village. Does that make the game take longer? If you commit more violations? Like, is the objective to escape prison as such? Because that could add some really interesting dynamics. Because obviously you can't die, but doing what you need to do to win is going to violate it, and then that extends the amount of time you have to be in danger for. That's really interesting, potentially. Several story bits require your sentence to be low enough. Right. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. You've been playing through with a friend and she's not available often. Oh, that's a shame. Nice that you're playing through with a friend though, that's always good. That's always nice. You can break the law even when you're not on a quest. I am fucked, is what I'm hearing. I am fucked. Good, good. You don't think your redeem list has changed much? Oh, what's your potential redeem list, Dawn? Did you have one? I don't know if I was aware of this, or I've forgotten at least. Hey, Oni! Greetings. You poor soul who is still in the UK. How are you, Oni? It's good to see you. Didn't they ban hardcore porn there? I did hear something about them banning a whole bunch of stuff, and you had to like upload a picture of your face if you wanted to access it, but then like the picture of your face doesn't even go to a governmental database, it's just some like random American company. Was that true? That felt like something that someone would make up. You've not looked into it because you personally don't care. I mean, it seems like the type of thing that's so easy to get around if you even have like a modicum of sense anyway, so. Not like you buy it, so why would you care? Yeah. Payment processors are claiming furries for bestiality and are banning it across multiple platforms. Oh, delightful. Delightful. It's going well in the world when I've been away from the news, huh? Visa and MasterCard, etc. Oh yeah, they were doing shit to Steam, right? A mild take, payment processors should not aspire to ban things, yeah. That is a very mild take. Combat level 61. It shouldn't really be up to them what people spend their money on. One of those funny things where, like, you can't use your credit card to buy something relatively innocuous online, but it's fine to use your credit card to take money directly out of the bank and then go buy hardcore drugs. Doesn't matter. They control everything, so nobody can say otherwise. Yeah, exactly. Visa and MasterCard are essentially all of the payment processors that exist. Erotic hypnosis content? What the fuck? I'm so glad I'm not on Twitter so I don't see any of this shit. The first time you've said a First Descendant ad? I've never even heard of that. What's the First Descendant? Oh! No, that was something else. Imagine using Twitter. True. Somebody probably appealed charges because they were under hypnosis. It's the booty game. I thought the booty game was, the one that Mace wants to buy that I can't remember the name of. Stellar Blade, that's it. I thought Stellar Blade was the booty game. Wants to? Oh yeah, you did buy it, didn't you? Nike? Nikki? Don't know what that is. Nikkei? Sure. If you say so. Delete Twitter, you'll appreciate life, but probably, yeah. A First Descendant is a, I'm going to assume that's Fab game, and it has a lot of cheats. Is this the type of thing that I should absolutely not alt-tab to Google right now? Because that's not safe for work at all. Or is it safe enough that I'm not gonna be like, oh god, what am I doing? They recently added jiggle physics. You imagine the game lags a shit ton? I'm gonna risk it. Considering the first thing that pops up in Google Images, yep, that's this is aimed at a very specific audience, huh? I see we've continued to go amazing strides with female armor design. It's a lot of booty, yep. Yep. And a lot of skin tight, like, form-fitting equipment. Oh, okay. I need to go back to the other area. When I only have 4 left, that's kind of sad. You're all for the booty, it needs to be done right. The thing for me is that when it's so ubiquitous and it's just everywhere all the time, like, it just doesn't exist anymore, right? It's just boring. Sometimes I just want to play like a nice Dark Souls game, you know? Just want to have some fun without there being the danger of being accused of horrendous things because of the thing I'm playing. Massive. The new Wu Chang game. Don't know what that is either. Ball and Feathers. Is that the one you mean? It's a Souls-like. Is it a good Souls-like? Because I played Wukong because I heard it was a Souls-like. It's got mostly negative reviews. The first thing I see is a pair of tits. Mostly negative. Optimization is garbage. Optimization is bad. 4090 and it's choppy. Unfortunate. Yay! I killed shitloads of crabs. God, that took long. Imagine how bad your game must be if the first thing you see is tits and it's still mostly negative. Look, the gooners can't goon if they've got low FPS, nice. Hey, my dear! Hello, you? Have some hearts. Thank you very much, my dear. Sounds like I've been tryharding recently. You're kind of mad about it. I eliminating to do all 41 because that's over the 500 character limit. 41 is fucking insane. I wanted to get Wukong, but the thing that I'm running into recently with Souls-likes is that I feel like we've devolved so far away from what made the Souls games a good formula for me to enjoy in terms of a Souls-like. And now we're just like, yeah, it's got like stamina and you can dodge. It's a Souls-like. And that's kind of not how that works. You missed your straight? You just have to build it up again, Mace. Your redeem list is unsighted, which I've not heard of. Midnight Suns was the superhero XCOM thing, right? Estrella Six-Sided Chronicles is in my wish list, so I know what that is. Last Spell? I'm not sure what that one is. And maybe Fire Emblem 8, since that's on Nintendo Switch Online now. I don't actually have NSO anymore, I'm sorry to say. So that one is less possible. $84 Ice Warriors. Oh my god, why are they all so much now? Christ, I have to use ranged for this. 84 of them. Lies of P would ruin your experience with other Souls-likes. Asian theme, tight counter slash dodge mechanics, limited healing pots, enemies respawn, easy profit. It's just not the same, you know. It's not as simple as that. Dang it. Sekiro's good. Sekiro's a great game. I love Sekiro. Playing this differently? Yes. Sekiro is like not even a Souls-like though, right? At all, I would say. At least I don't think I'd call it a Souls-like in any way, shape, or form. Unsighted as a top-down Zelda clone? Oh, that sounds cool. That sounds very neat. If it came up with that fight, needs to step on Legos. It's really not that bad. In a sense, if you die, you get set back and enemies respawn, etc. I feel like that isn't a Souls-like. There's more, right, to it? I don't know, maybe I'm just, extrapolating further than most people do for it. A base building tactical turn-based roguelite? That sounds fucking interesting as hell. A base building tactical turn-based roguelite. Huh? The meaning probably has been fabricated at this point with so many Souls-likes, yeah. I mean, for me, it's like it's the whole freedom of choice thing as well. Like, you've got all these different weapon types with different movesets to them, and you have the choice in where your levels go to more of a free degree with, like, your souls and stuff. With the ability to lose what is your currency and your level up functionality at the same point if you can't get back to your bloodstain. And it's generally just the whole, like, vibe of the world as well. Is that something with Wukong? Like, whenever I die, it's just irrelevant, other than the fact the enemies respawn. Who gives a shit? I just run past them. There's no incentive for me to, like, go back to where I died or anything like that. I can just do suicide runs if I want to. Whereas you could do that in the Souls games, but you at least had to pay the price of your souls once. You liked the Roberto guy? Yeah, everyone does. Roberto! The Armored Knight. He's fun. It's kind of funny because I feel like he's the type of guy that would piss you off. No. You can't do health damage to him, so your way to do a mechanic is removed and death blows don't work unless you kick him off the edge. That seems the type of fight that would really piss you off. If you didn't know his mechanic, you'd hate him? Right, yeah. That's what I would expect. Should play Tunic. I have played Tunic, actually. Tunic was fun. I didn't like... It's not that I didn't like it, I'm bad at secrets, so a lot of the secret being fun stuff was lost on me. But Tunic was fun as fuck. I'm just not smart enough. That's the only thing that got me with that game, is I just don't have the intelligence. My brain doesn't work in puzzles. What do I want to do? I want to go on the wiki and look up crabs. That's just rude, quite frankly. You're gonna go grab breakfast, she'll be back before 9 souls. Nice. See you in 9 souls. Tunic is so well made, though. Such a well made game. All of the little secrets and all of the little, like, bits where you learn something and then go back and it changes an area is... Oh, insane. Insane. Sand crab. What are your drops, buddy? I've killed 100 of you now. I'm allowed to look. Dog shit. That's what their drops are. Dog shit. Good. Oh well. Your time in old school didn't last. Yeah. I'm glad that it didn't, for your sake, Oni. Because that could have been one of those things where you get, like, sucked in real bad, right? So I'm glad you didn't, in the end. You don't have the patience you once did. That is a high requirement here, shall we say. The patience. Thankfully, one of the things I am... Oh god, blessed with. Messed that up. Don't have any of this. Too big a backlog. Oh god. Before I started streaming, because I worked a normal job, right? I didn't really pay as much attention to games and stuff, and because I didn't really have people who recommended games to me at all, I had no wishlist backlog ever. And I just bought games and I played them and I finished them and I never had a backlog. I don't have a backlog now, but what I do have is a Steam wishlist. Which, if you ignore the Dead by Daylight DLCs, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in there. Is now 24 things long. Which is just sad. Am I going to play Undermine 2 when it comes out? Probably not, to be honest. The first Undermine never really clicked with me. Like, I tried to give it a go again relatively recently. And it's some degree of fun, but... there's just, like, something missing there for me that makes it truly fun. You've been playing that game that I can never pronounce, Suikoden, and Cyberpunk again. I really should play Cyberpunk. I played it because I had it on like Family Share for a little bit, and I played it up until I don't remember where in terms of the main story, but I remember a funny car quest, which I really enjoyed. The funny car quest was great. And then I just didn't play it anymore. And I should, because it was fun. It was a fun game. It's just fucking expensive. Which is the problem with everything, right? Now, it's just fucking expensive. It goes on good sales. The thing is, the problem is, Mace, when you have no money, it doesn't matter how good the sale is. It's still expensive. Like, I bought 9 Souls yesterday, and I really shouldn't have, but I just really wanted something new to play on the stream. And it was a poor choice. I shouldn't have done it. You're still not working, Oni? That's rough. I'm sorry to hear that. When Iron comes back, it will fix itself. Look, Iron is wonderful and gives me way too much money that I have to unfortunately admit to. Even Iron cannot float this boat by himself, okay? You in the UK can save since you can't buy porn. True. And everyone in the UK bought porn before this moment, so like... It's great. I really am super close to the camera. Yes, I am. I don't even have to lean forward to poke you. Just reach from my chair. The room is tiny. Like if I go sideways, I am touching this wall. I'm touching both of the walls. That's the size of the room. I can't even fully extend my arms. There is no size at all. I think my webcam might be zoomed in a little bit from when I was at my other place. So I could unzoom it, which would make it a little bit further away. At least. No, Summers. How? How does that happen? What did you do? No. Don't do it. Piece of shit. Excuse me? Attack me. Spaghetti code? Oh no. Is there no way to recover it at all? Like rolling back or anything like that? I hope they're working on fixing that at the very least. Because that's shit. DRG automatically backs up your files. Well, that's shit. It's just gone. Upside, you've got everything to work towards again? Maybe? Please do not. Good. It makes an actual backup? Oh, so you are okay. I'm with you. Good. Good. DRG, Deep Rock Galactic. Okie dokie. That is going to be the first little half of the stream here. I am going to grab myself a little bit of a break, have some food and stuff, and then I will be back with some 9 souls. More RuneScape tomorrow if you want to see that. But until I come back in just a moment, have a good one. See you in a sec.